Okay, guys and girls, we're back again. It's Buddy Eddie here. You know what that means? It's more rant and more rage. Alright, today, I always say I'm going to change it up, but I'm kind of doing something over again. The subject's not the same, but the style is the same. As y'all know, I was talking about my friend Sam for a little while, and we were trying to help Sam out, and it did help, I believe. Every time I talk to her, she really is taking my advice finally, now that she's stepped back and she's watching and listening to what other people have to say. So I actually am not going to name this person. I am going to send this video to them for the sheer fact that it would probably cause more issues to name them than for them to just realize it on their own. Okay. I have a friend, I've told this to many times before, and it kind of does link to a subject I've already talked about. It's talking about jumping into relationships and jumping too quickly. This person is going through a divorce. Okay? The divorce isn't final yet. There's also a custody battle involved. However, she went from being single, and she's always a happy person. Don't get me wrong. She's a very happy person with herself. And she's a very happy person with her child. She's a great friend of mine, and she's always there for me when I need her. But every time I turn around, she goes from being single to the very next week, she changes all of her screen names to in love or happy with this person or I love you and you love me, and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this gets to her, and you know who you are because I'm about to send this to you as soon as I finish filming it. But if you know somebody like this, I mean, plain and simple, first, if you're going through a divorce, finish that. Finish that, get through it. Don't worry about what anybody else has to say. If somebody really cares about you, they will wait until that divorce is final. Okay? Two, you definitely don't love somebody while you're still going through a divorce, because there's emotions going through you, there's thoughts going through your head, and plain and simple, you don't have room here or here to love anyone while you're going through a divorce, because there's so much turmoil, there's so much hate. And not all divorces, but I mean especially hers, because I mean hers is a very, very what's the right word I'm looking for here, it's a very it's a complicated divorce. Okay, he didn't want the divorce because he knew he had absolutely nothing the moment she said get out. Okay, and things are bad. I mean, he's constantly trying to make it even worse. So the last thing she needs is a man that's trying to be more than just friends with her. Right? I've been friends with her for years. I mean, I was the one that warned her not to marry her husband because I didn't trust him. You know what? She didn't listen. People always don't, they don't listen. I wish I was wrong, because I want her to be happy. She's a great friend of mine. And for those of you that know me, that are close with me, y'all know her too. Don't put her on blast if you comment on this, but try to talk to her, try to explain to her she's got to stop this. She's got to start focusing on herself for her son. She's a young mother, the baby's only one. So I mean, guys, y'all, if you know me, you know who I'm talking about. So talk to her, tell her she needs to focus on that child and on herself, and quit worrying about any guy other than people that just want to be good friends with her, people that want to help her through life. That's the people she needs right now. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, it made me so angry when I saw her screen name changed. Not only that she was loved, which everybody needs to be loved, but she's known this guy for probably less than 6 months, and now she's got his name up on her webpage. Well, on her screen name she is his baby. Don't do that. Don't do it. That's ridiculous. That's asking for trouble. When you put stuff online, especially when you're going through a legal issue, it's out there for the public to see, and that can be used against you in court. All right. Everybody knows I'm going through custody issues with my youngest, and that was the first thing my lawyer told me, is don't put things on Facebook and don't put things on the internet that can be used against you, because Facebook has made her job easy because of people doing that. She loves it when people want to go for custody, but they put things on Facebook that make them look like bad parents. you know? And that's the God's honest truth. So if you're watching this and you feel like I'm talking to you, well, I probably am. I might not be talking just to my one friend. It might be for anybody who sees this that feels like I'm talking about them. Maybe you need to step back and look. Because plain and simple, kids come first, you come second, and a relationship comes after that. Okay? Plain and simple. That's all there is to it. Alright? Guys, I'm going to wrap it up at that today because I can't really go too much deeper into that without saying someone's name. So, hey, you know what to do. Like it up, comment below, subscribe to my page, email me, eddiesrage@gmail.com. Give me some more subjects, guys. I really like doing this, but I'm not getting any, I'm losing the feedback. What happened to you guys emailing me? I used to get it all the time. Alright, you know what to do? Eddie out.